Today's episode of Wine Time Fridays is brought to you in part by our friends at Liberty Lake Wine Cellars and Cinder Wines.
It's been a long week, right? Are you ready to wind down? Why not? It's time for the Wine Time Fridays podcast with Shelley and Phil. Neither are sommeliers, but both have a deep passion for life, each other, and of course, delicious wine. And now, here to talk about this week over a glass of wine is Shelley and Phil. It's wine time.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Wine Time Fridays with Shelley and Phil. No guests today, but we've got a lineup of guests to come starting next week. Woo-hoo. But it's just Shelley and I, and we have a lot to cover, so we're going to get going. It is episode 314. April 24th. Shelley, happy Friday. It's wine time.
Ooh. There we go.
And we've got
New music.
new music. I love it.
I wonder which one it is.
I don't know. We'll see. Today is actually Viognier Day, but we're going to work backwards. And we're going to start with next Friday's Sauvignon Blanc Day in an old world versus new world matchup. Not a competition, it's matchup. So, we're starting with a Sancerre.
From France.
Yes, it is a 2023. I'll let Shelley say what it is.
2023 Comte de la Chevalière Sauvignon Blanc. And it has a little... that's not true. I don't know if it has a little anything else. But it's from the Loire Valley.
Yes. Hang on one sec. This keeps hitting my...
No one wants to hear that.
No. Anyway, yes, from the Loire Valley.
Of France. So Sancerre. A Sancerre is what they call it there, but it is the Sauvignon Blanc grape.
And I want to say this is 100%. No, that's not true. I think it's like 90 or 95%, and then they do what you love, is put a little Semillon in there.
Well, that's what Duckhorn did, so...
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking about, our next one. We'll do both of these right now.
Edit.
Oh, no. Pfft, that's not for that. There we are. We got this at Pilgrim's Market for $36, thanks to Sarah. She does such a great job there. We're still working on getting Michael and Sarah on an episode. Probably do it this summer when nobody's busy. And
When nobody's busy.
nobody's busy. To health, wealth, and abundance, gratitude, romance, and...
Peace on earth. Yikes. I thought you were going to break the glass.
Oh, that does smell delicious. You just went right in, didn't you?
I did. I don't know why.
That's so funny.
This is, they say mineral driven, but that makes sense. We have got white rose petal, peach skin, golden delicious apple. I get that on the nose.
Golden delicious, yeah, for sure.
And baby's breath, which is gypsophilia? I don't remember. And then on the mouth, whetstone, fresh baked pear and apple tart.
Do you have any food pairing recommendations for this?
Yes. Oysters, crab cakes,
Ooh.
roasted chicken. I would say the roasted chicken needs to have more delicate herbs.
We've gone to start. We're starting to call it herbs now because everybody else is
very odd.
seemingly.
Yeah, so not like the kind of roasted chicken I made the other day that had way too many. Not way too many. The herbs were nice, but they were a little too overpowering for this. This is very nice.
So.
This is not like a New Zealand
No.
Sauvignon Blanc, which is very acidic and very
Cat pea-ish.
grassy. Cat pea?
They say cat pea on some of that stuff.
I thought that was for Riesling.
I was doing a little off the beaten path research on Sauvignon Blancs, and I ran across this one woman, I can't pronounce her name, but she's from France and she's a sommelier. And they did a tasting of Sauvignon Blancs. Maybe it was even Sancerre. I can't remember. Anyway, but that was the thing, is the cat pee is one of the predominant things. I can't imagine ever wanting to drink anything that tasted or smelled like cat pee.
No.
That's me.
And this one is 12% alcohol.
Oh, nice.
Which is an old world
Ooh, I like it.
theme or characteristic. So less alcohol than the American would be.
This is very good.
It is.
The Sancerre comes from a place where it's often gray, cool, and rainy. You would love it there.
Nope.
The grapes struggle to ripen, which keeps them lean, green, and not too far between. No, lean and green and mineral heavy. And you mentioned the whole mineral aspect. We'll talk about, let's go ahead and open it now.
Let's give this to you.
Okay.
Or I could dump it in my coffee.
No, don't do that. It's $36 Sancerre. This is a very nice bottle of wine.
It is.
I think what we might do, this is a twist off.
A twist off
Yeah.
from Duckhorn.
There we go.
Don't show everyone the reduced price.
Well, you're assuming they're paying attention.
It's red. I would be looking at it.
This is typically $32. We didn't pay for that because we got it at reduced price. I'm telling you, Fred Meyer, when they do a reorder or whatever, reset, thank you, we can get this for pretty inexpensive, and we did. Anyway, this is the 2023 Duckhorn Sauvignon Blanc. I can say that. We're going to put these right next to each other because we are tasting these together. I'm thinking when we finish one of these, we should taste them side by side, maybe. I don't know. Hashtag cheersing.
Cheersing.
Is that better?
Better.
Now, the Duckhorn comes from the California sunshine.
Yes.
Grapes get tanned and
More-
sugary.
More fruity.
Much warmer,
More
yeah.
fruity.
Turns the green flavors into tropical ones like passion fruit and pineapple. Let's see.
I've always loved Duckhorn, obviously. Founded in 1976. Dan Duckhorn, the founder, he recently died in February.
Really? Of this year?
Yeah.
His last name is Duckhorn.
Yes.
Duckhorn family. Shelley's favorite Merlot in the entire world is Duckhorn Merlot. And I don't think we have any more downstairs.
No. What
I
will
don't
we do?
think- Well, I think we open it for open that bottle night.
This is the one that is blended with the Semillon, so it's
Okay.
91% Sauvignon Blanc and 91% and 9% Semillon.
Semillon. That's a typical.
Also aged in steel and French oak.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so you will taste a little bit of oak, but not much.
I expected a little bit more grapefruit.
Grapefruit. No, I taste the pineapple.
Oh no, I
melon.
don't get the grapefruit. The pineapple. This is very interesting. I wonder. This is a 14.1.
14.1%
Yeah.
on a white wine in
Yeah.
California.
Yep.
So that is comparative to the 12%. So it's a big difference, yes.
The mouthfeel on this is different.
It is. It's much more fruity and lighter, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess maybe not the mineral driven.
Yeah.
You would expect this to taste heavier because of the oak, but I
Well,
don't really get that.
I actually think I'm not getting this as necessarily lighter. I think what we
No?
want to maybe do when after we've done the Viognier, let's come
Side by
back
side?
and we'll do a side by side on this and
Okay.
see how they're performing. Let's see.
So I want to
go
say
ahead.
a little bit more about Duckhorn.
Yeah.
Founded in 1976, their inaugural vintage was 1978. So I feel like the vines must have been there before because that's only 2 years.
Yeah, it usually takes at minimum 3 or 4 to start.
Red wine. These are red wines. So their inaugural vintage was Cabernet from the Stag's Leap district and Howell Mountain, and Merlot from the Three Palms vineyard.
That's their kind of signature, is that Three Palms Merlot.
And I was on the waiting list to get their Merlot.
I wonder if they still, was it because they didn't produce very much?
Well, their first
Early on?
vintage was 800 cases.
That's
Not much.
small, but I mean, it's not.
No.
Boutique.
They were one of the first 40 Napa Valley wineries.
Yeah, they've been around a while.
Yep. And Dan and his wife Margaret were known for their extensive philanthropic work.
Oh, nice.
Yes. And so he died at age 87 of congestive heart failure.
So, if travel was not an option,
Was not an option.
yes, would you want to vacation in a rainy weekend in Paris or a sunny weekend?
But you said
in
traveling was not an option.
I'm saying you have to take because I know you don't like.
You just take the travel out of the picture.
That's right. Would you have
Not considering travel.
a rainy weekend in Paris or a beach day in Malibu?
I wouldn't want to go to Malibu anymore, though. It's trash down there.
So
Malibu is not safe.
a rainy weekend in Paris.
No, I don't want to go there.
Okay.
Either. I'd rather go to a beach day in Hawaii.
Well,
Why are you asking that?
it seemed I was suggested a question that I might want to ask you
Oh, that's crazy.
from my assistant.
That's crazy.
Crazy, cray. Speaking of cray, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to go into the Viognier when we come back.
Welcome back to Wine Time Fridays, episode 314, where we are sampling a Sauvignon Blanc, another Sauvignon Blanc called the Sancerre, and a Viognier from our own backyard in Idaho.
A 2025 Cinder Dry Viognier just
Bottle.
released. Yeah, just bottled, just released. I mean, this is as fresh can be. A 2025, Shelley. This
Bottled
fruit
this year.
was on the vines 8 months ago.
Maybe even less than that.
So I'm excited to get into this. This is going to be a tease because we're going to have Melanie Krause, the winemaker from Cinder. We're going to have her on in June, tasting through some of her wines. They are a sponsor of our podcast, and this one in specific as well, this episode. So they're new sponsors. We love them. We love their wines. Idaho wines. It's fantastic. I'll shut up, Shelley. Hashtag cheersing.
Cheersing. Oh no. This is Cinder Dry Viognier, and it's very dry. And they call it the red wine drinker's white wine.
That makes sense.
If you like red wine, you will probably like this white wine.
Well,
It's a little effervescent. I get some
Really?
effervescent on the...
it's got great mouthfeel. So I'm going to jump into our wine word of the week, and it is our CDA Gourmet wine words of the week. Stone fruit.
Don't worry.
And that is particularly relational to this wine.
To the Viognier, but also to the other Sauvignon Blanc.
True, but for sure Viogniers and Rieslings and
You always get some kind of peachy
Yeah.
notes on a Viognier. That's how I can always tell it's a Viognier.
So in the wine world, stone fruit refers to a specific category of aromatics and flavors derived from fruits that have a large, hard seed or stone in the center. And
Like
think
peaches, nectarines, apricots.
So I have this really interesting breakdown, because if you were to compare the two, okay?
Which two?
Like the Sauvignon Blancs, typically that Duckhorn seemed maybe a little bit more of that. I don't know, but typically the fruits with your large pits, like the nectarine and the peach and the apricots. If you were to drink a typical Sauvignon Blanc, which is a little bit brighter, a little bit more acidic, right? It's kind of like that crunchy green apple, right? A little bit of green. Now that one was a golden apple, not maybe as tart, but
No, golden delicious is not tart.
Not at all. But typically
tiny,
these a little bit more green apple and a little bit more tart. I'd say grapefruity and things like that, versus a soft, fuzzy, dripping ripe peach, which is your Viognier. And that's kind of the difference between those two. And I kind of like that juxtaposition a little bit, between the two. Anyway,
okay.
Okay.
What would we pair this one with?
Yeah, I know.
Tonight, we're pairing it with chicken enchiladas with a
No.
green sauce. Chicken tamales.
Yes.
Okay, we have to edit that. Yes, we do. Tonight, we're pairing it with De Leon's chicken tamales.
Tamales.
Authentic Mexican food. We had to drive to Spokane Valley to get it.
Yes, we did.
Because it's important.
Yes, it was.
And some green sauce. So you wouldn't want this with a red sauce.
No.
Green sauce is milder. Some green sauces are milder, depending on what they're made of. Anyway, so that's what we're pairing it with tonight. But also it would pair well with garlic butter shrimp scampi.
Or.
An herb-crusted seared salmon.
That's fun to say.
Yeah. Or if you don't want to have such a big meal, capers on lox with capers on toasted sourdough bread or
Ooh.
baguette.
This would be great with that.
You don't like lox and
I don't know what lox are, but I like
salmon.
I like salmon.
Yes, it's the cold sliced.
Oh, I probably
Are they
would.
marinated? I am not
Here's
sure.
the thing, Shelley.
You get them at brunches.
I've grown.
Yes.
I've evolved.
You have evolved.
And
I'm
different.
Onions now.
I'm different than I used to be.
Okay. How so?
Do you know the movie I'm referencing? I've changed.
No.
Really? It's one of our movies.
Oh, best friend's wedding.
Yes. Good job.
Yes. Okay.
I've changed.
Got it. I've changed.
And yes, I did have down at Seasons Tuesday, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had one of their fresh sheet pork tacos, Korean pork tacos. And I really didn't look at the description much, and it came and it had a bunch of pickled onion sliced on the top. And I'm like, you know what? In fact, I even texted Shelley, I'm going to take one for the team. And it was not that bad.
Don't say that.
Well, no, I don't like onions. We
He's
don't
not
like.
an onion person.
No, but in fact, I mean, I ate it. I didn't take any of the onions off. It was actually good. Okay, is that better?
So
It's
if
actually
you
good.
like onions, then you're really gonna love that.
Yeah, they're
But they're
sweet.
pickled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a very fun wine.
It is. Yep. No residual sugar, so it's white wine, but it is not sweet
No,
at all.
But
none of these are sweet at all.
but this one comes off as
Fruity.
Yeah, which sometimes we relay as sweet, but it's
but
really
no.
not. Yeah, bone
This
dry.
is a 13.5% alcohol.
Oh, interesting. 13.5, you say? Okay. For the Snake River Valley of
in
Idaho. Yeah.
But they also got some of the fruit for that in Oregon.
Okay. I mean, it's a hop skip, really. It's not.
It's, a couple of blocks away.
I didn't put this in the notes, but I wanted to, and we're going to briefly touch on this. And this will be a good time to say the Monday of Memorial Day, we are going to start back
Already
up.
talking about Memorial Day. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Time is flying.
It is flying. We're going to do on our socials again, which is basically Instagram and Facebook. So don't do a lot on X, Twitter. There's just so much time in the day. Anyway, those are excuses. But we're going to do Off the Beaten Path Monday libations. Libations
We're starting
Monday.
that up again. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we have 16 to 20 different Mondays between Memorial Day and Labor Day, where we'll touch on mostly off the beaten path white wines, but you might occasionally find a Gamay
Lambrusco.
or a Lambrusco
In the
in
red
there.
wine category.
And so, or maybe even a rosé. Rosé is not really off the beaten path. Anyway,
No.
we're going to start that back up, and it's just on socials, and that's about it. But I wanted to mention some of those off the beaten path whites, like a Roussanne. Shelley is not a huge Roussanne fan, but we will be featuring one. We will be having one. You've got Gewürztraminer. You've got Riesling's not really off the beaten path either. Albarino, I would say that is.
Vino Verde.
Vino Verde, love that. What's the one that we used to like? That was effervescent. Picpoul de Pinet is Picpoul. Oh boy, is the grape, and de Pinet is the region. So yeah, and that was around for a while, and then all of a sudden kind of went away. Anyway, those are some of the really fun white wines, other than your Sauvignon Blancs and Pinot Gris. It's so funny, this person that I was seeing, Chardonnay, that I was seeing on this YouTube channel. She was like, I do not like Pinot Grigio. Like, yay, neither do we. But
If she likes the Sauvignon Blanc, she probably is not going to like the Pinot Gris or Pinot Grigio because it's generally much sweeter.
she said something
Less
to the
fruity.
effect, it's
More fruity, I mean.
basically semi-tasteful water or something.
Oh no, snob.
Oh, maybe.
Snob.
You know, it's her opinion. Do we or do we not love Pinot Gris?
We don't love it.
No. Oh, what do you got there? Are you going to talk about the fresh sheet?
The fresh sheet
Ooh.
at Seasons.
We should
Just
have.
looking at the Korean pork tacos. Marinated thin sliced pork loin with cilantro, slaw, pickled red onions, sriracha aioli, and warm flour blended tortilla shells. That's really good. They also had this really yummy drink,
Oh,
Rosemary Revival, with aviation gin, grapefruit juice, lemon juice, and a house-made rosemary simple syrup. That sounds good, huh?
everything sounds good right now. We're hungry and thirsty.
Another two things, a blackened po' boy, cast iron blackened cod
Yeah,
with
that's cod.
house-made coleslaw served on a toasted alpine roll with crispy French fries. I'm surprised you didn't have that. That seems more up your alley.
Well, they kind of coerced me. That would have been one.
Don't say
Well, how about they suggested? When I
Yes.
said I was on my way down, they're like, "Ooh, we'll have ready those tacos so you can take pictures," and I did, and I posted.
linguine bolognese, house-made hearty bolognese sauce served over linguine pasta with Parmesan cheese, fresh basil, and Parmesan toast.
Who are you reminding me of right now?
I do not know.
That's so funny.
I feel funny, oh so funny.
Okay, sounds like a West Side Story spinoff. I have got the Sancerre, you have got the Duckhorn, and we're going to do a little side-by-side, old world versus new world. The grapes are the same, It's the terroir that's different.
And the method.
Yeah. Oh,
And possible, I don't know if there's any Semillon in there.
And did you say the Sancerre is completely stainless?
I didn't know for sure. But
Okay, but the Duckhorn is got a little oak on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fruity, fresh.
So that Sancerre to me is very nuanced and subtle. Great mouthfeel back on my tongue. This is fun. Okay, now we're swapping it up.
They're both really good. Different but good.
In their own way.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards the Sancerre. The Duckhorn's got a little bite. You know, part of that is
More acidic.
when you're going side by side like this, sometimes it's not an easy transition.
Maybe.
Yeah, so interesting. Okay. We should have made Seasons the Wine Words of the Week sponsor. But, you know, we'll throw out a bone to them. We love them. Anyway.
Stop talking like that.
What?
Throwing out a bone to them.
Okay.
That's just rude.
So rude.
Yes, edit it out.
Okay. Some wines we enjoyed this week.
Where are they?
They're...
Oh, they're not paragraphed. So you threw me off.
Sorry.
Some wines we enjoyed this week. Liberty Lake Wine Cellars, Petit Verdot, third generation Chardonnay, Reader's Merlot, and Silver Spur Chardonnay. So 2 of those, I believe, came from Grocery Outlet.
The third generation and the Silver Spur, yep.
Yes.
And we're having good luck with that.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
The other 2 were great.
Yes. I was going to say, the Liberty Lake Wine Cellars Petit Verdot. Shelley, you're not a huge Petit Verdot fan, but that wine is not, it works.
It does work.
Yeah. And so sometimes we have these preconceived ideas and you go into something and it's like, oh, this is really good. And
Yes.
it kind of...
Just like we encourage you, try new things.
Exactly. Okay, some things coming up. And I want you to do this because I fixed my mistakes of the past.
International Viognier Day.
That's today.
I won't say the other word. On today, the 24th. Marcelin Day on the 27th.
Of April.
It's okay. I haven't got to May yet.
Why?
Sauvignon Blanc Day
Week from
on
today.
May 1st,
Yep.
which is Brian's birthday. Pinot Grigio on the 17th. On the 21st, World Chardonnay Day, and Mourvedre Day. On the 24th, Judgment of Paris, 50th anniversary.
Yep. And who do we have coming up?
Upcoming guests, Cinder Allen, which we already recorded, don't tell anyone. Dave Spector, Kim Voles, and Brad Ford.
Yes.
So you have to mention where they're from.
Oh,
We
well,
already-
so Cinder Allen is next week. We're going to kick off Oregon Wine Month, which is the month of May. There are 5 Fridays. We're only going to do 4 Fridays of Oregon Wine Month. The other exception will be the 22nd when we are honoring the Judgment of Paris on their 50th anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
So I am picking up that Stag's Leap Cab and the Chateau Montelena Chard. That'll be about $200.
Oh, no.
Fun stuff. Anyway, that will be that exception. Dave Spector's with Bells Up Winery. He is going. We're going to have Jennifer Brumet. Brumet, thank you. She is a French horn player.
Wow.
We're going to do Wine is Like Music. We've got that set up. We got the wines ready to go. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we've got Kim Voles with K. Voles wines in also Oregon. Will be the 8th. So that will be after the Cinder. And then Brad Ford with Elahi Vineyards, which we have a lot of those wines downstairs. This will be
But
kind
we
of fun.
can't touch them yet.
We can't touch them yet.
No.
No.
Don't touch them.
What to expect next? We've kind of already let the cat out of the bag. Cinder Allen with Idaho Wine Merchant. Phew. Anyway, with a little bit of knowledge. Oh, thanks for today's sponsors, Liberty Lake Wine Cellars and Cinder. Cinder Allen and Cinder, I get those all confused. Yes. One last taste on these Sauvignon Blancs before we put a bow on this episode. There's your Duckhorn. Sancerre. I lean the Sancerre.
It's a little drier, I think.
It is a little, it seems a little drier, yeah.
And obviously fruitier because it's a New World wine. So, the Duckhorn.
Yeah, no, I lean towards the Sancerre.
I like them both.
I like them both as well. Just lean towards the Sancerre.
Okay.
That's just what I'm saying. With a little bit of knowledge, wine becomes a lot less overwhelming. Did I say everything? Go out and grab a Viognier today or next week. Do a Sauvignon Blanc. Do your own side-by-side with the Sancerre and a Sauvignon Blanc from New World. And we'll see you next week with Cinder Allen. Have a great weekend. And bring us out Shelley. Woohoo!
Thank you for spending part of your day to wind down with Shelley and Phil. Remember, you can listen to any episode of the Wine Time Fridays podcast by visiting winetimefridays.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And join us on our Wine Time Fridays Facebook page, Instagram, or on Twitter, which is @VintageTweets, for daily conversation. Until next week, here's our toast to you. To health, wealth, abundance, gratitude, peace on earth, and of course, romance.